guys, welcome to another video here on the Chesnoid Gaming and the ChesnoidPlays channel. Today, for the very first time, we're playing F1 2021 on stream, and you guys are seeing an edited, highlighted version of it. As you can see, top left, we are sponsored by the EA Game Changers program. They've given myself and a number of others early access to F1 2021 to show you a brief insight in this video and in this stream to, thank you James for gifting a subscription, to the story mode, the brand new Breaking Point story mode that's coming to F1 2021. I'm allowed to show you the first couple of chapters, which we'll be doing here, and then the full My Team series with a 100% race distance with Chesnoid Racing will be starting next Monday on stream. So follow the link in the description to the Twitch channel and make sure you're following there. If you'd like to see it on the main channel, on Chesnoid Gaming, then let me know in the comment section down below and I will put it up there. I may even put it up on both channels as I'm planning on doing with this edited highlights video, but let's not waste any more time. You might be able to tell, as I'm streaming, there's something happening in a couple of hours' time. So I might be a bit all over the place here, but let's jump in, let's get cracking, and the music's so good. I love the score that they have for the F1 games. It's time to experience Breaking Point. Now, I'm only allowed to show you Breaking Point today, as it's early access, and we're only allowed to show you a portion of Breaking Point. For full disclosure, of course, with it being a story mode, there will be spoilers here for the first couple of chapters. So if you don't want to watch, by all means, you're welcome to click off. But if you want to experience it with me and then experience it for yourselves next week, then we shall crack on right now. Thank you, Connor, for the bits. Thank you, Wayne, for the 6th month. A brand new badge for you in chat with that. And it's time to experience Breaking Point. We'll go with normal. I'm not gonna test myself. Now, we get the choice of 5 teams here. I can either start at AlphaTauri or with AlphaTauri, Aston Martin, Alfa Romeo, Haas or Williams. Now, I love the way that the Aston Martin looks. So, as you can see, it's clearly transitioning between seasons. So, we will begin as BWT Racing Point Formula 1 team and then become Aston Martin Cognizant Formula 1 team. Or we could just start somewhere else. But I'm gonna go with Aston Martin. Right, choose your race style. We'll go standard. I'm not gonna get too in depth. Now I will just quickly adjust my assists. As you guys know, I have it on custom. Yes. DRS assist. No. They're the assists that I run. Surface type, realistic, race starts, manual, and that's all we can adjust for assists here for this particular game mode at the moment. Oh, there we go. That was just switching between the two. Right, are we ready? Are we ready? Start Breaking Point. Let the story commence. This is the prologue, as you can see on the left-hand side, with the 2019 Formula 2 Championship coming down to the final race of the season. Young British driver Aiden Jackson, who we are driving as, he's the protagonist, is looking to etch his name into the history books. This is the final race of the F2 2019 season in Abu Dhabi. It's time to advance. It's time to go. You'll have to let me know what audio levels are like for cutscenes in the game once we get there.
Every driver is being so aggressive. Check it out. They'll all be feeling the pressure right now. None more so than young Aiden Jackson.
That's me. That's me.
Rumors from the paddock talk about
Too quiet, is it? Okay.
for Jackson in Formula 1. And with only a few laps to go, this is still anyone's race. The atmosphere here is electric, and we couldn't have asked for a better finish to the F2 season here in Abu Dhabi.
I get the feeling I'm going to jump straight into the bloody cockpit. We are jumping straight into the bloody cockpit. And we're off. So, this is the final race.
You're doing great. Keep focused. You know what to do.
This is the final race of the F2 season. It's lap 4 of 6. We're currently in 4th. I don't know. My objective is to finish first and to win the F2 championship. Now, I'm not gonna need a flashback there. Traction control is set to medium, so it is going to take a little while for me to get used to driving an F1 game again. He brakes so early! Seta camera brakes so early there. But we should be able to... Here we go, we've got DRS. We should be able to get Seta camera down the straight here. It's been a while, it's been a year, or, well, you know, a good 9 months since I last played an F1 game, so you will have to allow me the odd bit of rustiness in these first couple of laps. To be fair, I haven't driven the F2 cars for more than a year. I do have DRS to try and overtake Ranganathan, who's obviously getting lapped right now. So we're in P3 and we're chasing first place. Now I've got Nicholas Latifi in front of me, who obviously did graduate to F1 after this season in real life. And you can see the gap up front to Giotto is almost a full 5 seconds, so I need to dispatch of Latifi relatively quickly if I can. Oh, he's gone defensive. Oh, Nicholas, can I dive up the inside here? It'll be brave. He's gone defensive. I can't. Still got Ranganathan behind, but we've got Latifi. We've got better traction coming out of the last turn. 3.7 seconds. 3.7 seconds to gap to Giotto. We need to close that down. Are we going to get DRS? We are. And this is for the lead and ultimately for the win in the F2 Championship in 2019. Around the outside of Luca Giotto, slamming the anchors on. And that is P1. Correa, as he lets us past, blue flagged as a back marker. We're going to round the final corner and we are going to get the job done. We're going to finish first in this Grand Prix and win the F2 Championship. Aiden Jackson is a world champion.
Great drive, mate. Congratulations.
Yes! Come on!
I smell a cutscene coming on. Thank you for the bits, Dyspraxic.
Wins the F2 Championship. What a win for Jackson! What a win! And it couldn't have gone to a better driver.
Oh, it probably could have gone to a better driver.
He's already been vocal about his dreams of one day driving for Mercedes in Formula One. Let's just hope the right people are watching today. And here he is, the man of the
It's
moment,
me!
Aiden Jackson.
An amazing race and a fantastic win for this incredible driver.
Indeed. After this, I guarantee that Jackson will be the hot topic in more than a few upcoming F1 team meetings. The future's definitely bright for this young driver.
Oh, we just got the nod. We just got the nod from who I think is the team principal of at this moment in time, Racing Point. Here you go, Chapter 1. Having won the Formula 2 Drivers' Championship, Aiden Jackson has now secured a seat in Formula 1 and is preparing to take his first steps into the world's most prestigious motorsport series, Australian Grand Prix, several months later. So we will now be a Racing Point Formula 1 driver. I'll turn the volume up a little bit for you. Will now be a Racing Point Formula 1 driver for the 2020 season, which will then progress into the 2021 season as Aston Martin. Pretty in pink.
Aiden, now you've made the leap to
Will!
Formula 1, no surprise to anyone who's been watching your career. How does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your first race?
To be honest with you, Will, it hasn't really quite sunk in yet. The team has given me a fantastic opportunity. It's a once in a lifetime, a dream come true. So, to answer your question, I feel like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes, you know? I've even had to pinch myself a couple of times. So, yeah, it can be a bit overwhelming. But out on the track, the speed, the noise, even the
Esteban
smell,
agrees,
it's all the same.
nodding in the background. And
I just
Lando
hope my
too.
driving is too.
And what about Casper Ackerman? Are you intimidated at all having such a seasoned and experienced driver as your first teammate in Formula 1? How's that relationship coming along?
I've always looked up to Casper as someone to aspire to. Growing up as a kid, his pictures were all over my bedroom walls, you know? The dream was always to be Casper. But, as it turns out, I'll be racing alongside Casper, which is good enough for me. I get to learn from the best. Besides, every legend has to start somewhere, right?
Aiden, just wondering if we can get your reaction to the obvious comparisons that are being made between you and another F1 driver. Much like you, he made the transition from F2 to F1 last season. What do you
Devon.
say to the press here and to your fans who are calling you the new Devon Butler.
Boo!
The
Boo!
new Devon Butler. I'm alright with that. Does that mean we can lose the old one?
Hopefully.
You come over well.
Screw Devon Butler.
They like you. I don't know what you were worried about.
Thanks.
You know, everything's going to be fine out there today. I just know it. Just do what you did in F2. Easy.
Easier said than done. Easier said than done.
Thanks, Brian. I won't let you down.
He looks like a Brian, doesn't he?
Come on, Aiden. You've got this.
I'll try not to let Aiden down. I'll try not to let Brian down. So here we are at the hub, at the menu. It's time for F1 2020. Obviously this is F1 2021, the game. But you can see on my tablet here that there are some tweets from some familiar people, some familiar names there you'll notice. So you can see social media here. Scrolling. Oh, now I've got, what's this? Oh, Mum! You can't decline on Mumsy.
Hello?
Hello, love. How's it going?
All right, Ma. Yeah, it's going all right. Just getting ready.
I saw your interview.
And?
You need a haircut.
Oh, come on, Mum.
All right. Well, thanks, I guess.
But aside from that, you were great. I'm so proud of you, Aiden.
Thank you, Mumsy.
I know, Ma. Thanks.
I wish I could be out there with you. This is everything you've worked towards.
Yeah, I know, but you'll be at the next one.
Just do what you do, and everything will be great.
Thanks, Ma.
And remember, mirror
signal
maneuver. And always stick to the speed limit.
Great advice. I'm all over it.
I know you are, love. I'll speak to you later.
Bye, Mumsy.
Good luck.
Bye.
So we've had an email from Otmar Safnauer, who's the team principal at Racing Point, as it was, now obviously Aston Martin in real life. A weekend preview and a message from Casper Ackerman, which is nice of him. Aiden, I noticed you left your paperwork over in the garage, so I handed it to your PA. You can thank me later. And hey, good luck out there today. It's your first race, but let's see what we can do together as a team, basically. Casper Ackerman is kind of, for lack of a better phrase, the Kimi Räikkönen of this journey, of this story. So we've had a look at our emails. We had a quick glance around at our social media on our tablet. You'll, like I say, notice some familiar faces on there. Natalie Pinkman, Jimmy Broadbent, Matt WTF1 was at the top, DC, David Coulthard, Arava's there. There's plenty going on social media. We've got 30.5 thousand followers, which is, well, he's got 200 followers more than me on Twitter, so he's more famous than Chesnoid already. Not that that's that hard. Right, let's go to the advanced then. Let's crack on. Go to race. Oh, we're joining mid-race. With the world watching and expectations high at Racing Point, F1 rookie Aiden Jackson appears to be holding his own in his maiden race in Melbourne. With the possibility of a points finish, he keeps focused on the race in front of him. So we're jumping in mid-race at the first Grand Prix of the season with a chance to win points on debut. You're racing in a race? That never happened. Yeah, true. We are racing in a race that never happened. Thank COVID for that. It's not even going to happen this year, is it? But it is happening now, and I do like the track at Melbourne, so let's jump straight in. Behind the AlphaTauri, Australian Grand Prix, 9 laps remaining.
A solid start, Aiden. Let's try and push it further.
Copy that. Where's Casper?
He's up ahead. Let's try and bring you two closer together.
Here we go then. And we're in control. I'm currently 14th. Objective is to catch up to Ackerman before lap 11. So I have, you can see my position top right and top left. Left you can see the order, position top right, and then the lap is also top left. So we're on lap 6 of 15 and I have until lap 11 to catch Casper. Now it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult here in Formula 1 than it was in F2 to get moves done. Ackerman is up in 10th. And currently in the points, so we're chasing Daniel Ricciardo in his Renault at the minute. Obviously, he now drives from McLaren.
Casper's in P10 at the moment.
This is where the difficulty level is going to level itself out, look. Because it was slightly easier in F2, but I'm not just immediately all over the back of Daniel, although we do have DRS here. Is he going to go defensive? I'm going to go around the outside. George Russell up in P12. Go on, George. Daniel's getting a bit feisty around the outside, but we'll see him off. And we're on the medium tyre, and George is on the hard, as you can see, top left. George is on the white striped hard tyre, meaning that we're on the softer medium. We should hopefully have a relatively straightforward overtake, and indeed we do. We are past George Russell up into 12th. Next up in 11th,
Nice overtake.
a certain Devon Butler. Let's get him shipped off if we can. The gap to Casper is 3.2 seconds, so we're going to have to work hard to try and catch that. We're crawling all over the back here. Whoop, Devon Butler now. Certainly for my team, I'm going to dive up the inside. Oh, but I can't get it done. Certainly for my team,
Behind is 2.6.
we'll be upping the difficulty to about 100 of 110. That's what we normally race with controller. I do still have my wheel, so we will be doing some races with the wheel. But I currently have an injured foot, so I can't use my wheel at the minute. I've got a bit of a run on Devon here, though he's squeezing me to the inside. But we are ahead, but only just. He hung on well there. He hung on really well there, Devon Butler. And now it's Casper right in front of me. For points, on debut, we have to overtake our teammate.
Casper now, Aiden. Good job.
We needed to catch him by lap 11, and we're going to be on
directly ahead of you.
lap 8 by the time we get there. But it's a cutscene. I don't get the chance to overtake Casper.
There's still plenty of time for more drama.
It's taken it out of my hands.
And these two have been fighting each other incredibly hard so far. They don't want to go tripping over each other though, because Devon Butler is coming up from behind. He's on the attack too.
Oh, Casper hit the wall there, didn't he?
Aiden, Casper's not your priority. We need you to defend.
It's okay. I've got this.
Here comes Butler. Three abreast.
Oh, you can't go 3 abreast in there. That's not gonna work. No. 2 racing points collect each other again. There's a history of that in the team.
He'll be fine. He's heading for the pits now. You just concentrate on the race.
Oh, they're not going to be happy with that.
I'm sure there's going to be fireworks in the Racing Point garage this evening.
There will be, Crofty, for sure. Look, it was a late move from
Sorry,
Devon Butler,
Casper.
but you never want to see two teammates make contact, and Ackerman will surely be seething at that one.
Absolutely. And I tell you who else isn't going to be happy too. Aiden Jackson. Not how his F1 race debut should have gone.
So I'm going to get to take over again now. Oh, man. So I'm going to have to go and...
Be minor. How's it feeling, Aiden?
Yeah, car's okay.
Understood. See how well you can do out there.
So I'm now going to have to try and catch and overtake Devon Butler again to try and get some points. We're on lap 9 of 15. The objective is just to finish the race, but we are carrying some damage. Lewis Hamilton wins the Grand Prix. Verstappen will be 3rd, and we will be 4th, as Valtteri Bottas will finish 3rd and in the final podium spot. But a P4 for Racing Point in the first Grand Prix of the season is very respectable. Hopefully the team aren't too unhappy with me. So, an awkward incident involving Devon Butler and his own teammate, Casper Ackerman, marred Jackson's maiden outing in F1. Post-race. Hopefully they're not going to be too mad at me. I finished P4, lads. Come on, I'm sorry. It's just a racing incident.
Listen, I don't know what happened out there. It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault was it then?
Devon's.
Who was the idiot behind the wheel of your car? You're pathetic. You won't even admit when you made a mistake. How did they ever sign you?
All right, Casper, chill out. It was Devon's fault.
Oh, Butler. Devon.
Oh, that
didn't
grin.
see that.
What, like, out on the track today?
Oh, hello.
You nearly took me out, mate.
Look, I don't know what happened. You cut in, I swerved. Next thing I knew, Casper was out.
Whoa. Mate, I was nothing to do with it. Whatever that was all on you. Don't be trying to pass the blame, because you haven't settled in yet.
He definitely does have the most punchable face, doesn't he?
Just bear with us one sec.
No problem.
I think that's really just a case of rookie driver, rookie mistakes. These cars are a bit different from what Aiden's used to in F2.
seemed to find your feet quite quickly after you graduated from Formula 2. What advice would you give to Jackson in his first season?
Well, stay out of my way mostly. And taking out your own teammate isn't something I would make a habit of.
Almost ready, Aiden. We're just
What a
checking
penis.
audio levels.
Sure.
Seriously, Casper must be wondering what on earth Racing Point were thinking.
That's great. Thanks, Devon.
Bosh.
Okay, Aiden. Let's talk about that incident with your teammate.
Everybody hates Devon Butler. We can all get behind that. Right, we do have an email. There are some new posts on social media. Oh, am I getting a call? It's from Brian. Please don't hate me, Brian. I'm sorry, Brian.
Brian.
Talk to me. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen, what happened out there today? I had it all under control and then...
Look, let's not go through all that now. We'll talk about it at the debrief.
Right, yeah.
I was actually talking about your little run-in with Casper and Butler over in the paddock.
Oh, wow. News travels fast.
The paddock talks, Aiden. Besides, I've got ears like a hawk. Listen, Butler's a clown. The man's ego is bigger than a... No, I've got nothing. Don't give it a second thought.
Oh, don't worry, I'm
Thanks,
not.
Brian.
But Casper? Yes, he can get a little hot-headed, especially after a race. But you have got to work with him. That manoeuvre today...
Wasn't my fault, Brian.
It probably cost us points. I'll level with you. A lot of people on the team are disappointed, Aiden. And I'll be saying as much to Casper. Now, learn from it and move on. But you can't let it happen again. I'll see you at the debrief.
Yikes. We've got some new followers though, look. 31.6k followers now. Some stick on social media. Rookie's gonna rookie. We're getting some stick on social media. We do have an email. Aiden, great to see you bringing in some points in your main F1 race. That's quite the achievement. Congratulations. I'll be going through it all at the briefing, but we obviously need to talk about the incident with Casper at turn 11. I understand it's your first race and nerves can get the best of anyone, but let's not forget that we're a team, right? Yes, Otmar. Sorry, Otmar. Won't happen again, Otmar. Unless there's another cutscene, Otmar. Sorry in advance, Otmar. This is from Saskia about tomorrow's interview and photo shoot. Hey Aiden, we've got hair and makeup arriving at your hotel room at 9 AM sharp. I know that you didn't need it, but the client insists. Then a car will be there at 10 to take you to your location. Wardrobe will meet you on site. I've seen some of the looks they want. Be open-minded, okay? And I'm going on, but that's what good PAs are for. I'll call you in the morning and see you there. Thank you, Sass. Okay, so we've got some form of PR... I hasten to add opportunity. Commitment, a PR commitment. But on to the next chapter then. So that's chapter 1. All done and dusted. We're able to show you chapter 2 as well on this stream and in this video as well, so stay with me as we head to the Chinese Grand Prix 1 month later, after, of course, Bahrain presumably was in between. The world of motorsport moves fast, with focus quickly shifting to the Chinese Grand Prix. Aiden Jackson and Racing Point are eager to find form heading into the 4th race of the 2020 season. So far so good. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Thanks for the follow, Chiquinho. If you guys want to see me, this goes to you in chat and you in videos as well. If you want to see me continue Breaking Point, then do let me know in the comments section. And those of you here on stream, if you'd like to see me continue Breaking Point when I'm allowed to show you more, when the full game comes out, then do let me know and we can. Right, let's crack on into chapter 2 then. Time to head to China, to Shanghai.
It's the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai, and this track fast becoming a rookie's favourite. Alex Albon, remember him from last year? A brilliant race in his debut season, and it looks like Aiden Jackson's continuing the trend.
He really
I've got
is.
Casper behind me
Showing
now.
Great promise so far this season.
Well, here's Ackerman now, going up behind his young teammates.
And the rumour in the paddock, Crofty, is that the tension's building between these two. Let's see what happens here.
Here we go, Ackerman's going for it. Down the inside of the hairpin.
No, don't make contact.
Off the track.
What are you doing? Casper, what the hell?
Looks like Jackson's really struggling to get over that.
Okay, Aiden, keep it focused.
No, there goes Danny Rick.
That brush with his teammate, clearly affecting the young driver.
It looks like it has, Crofty. I can't see any significant damage to that car, so he's going to have to pull himself back into this race.
And so the roles reversed.
Is
it is a Lewis and Alonso at the minute.
Okay, Aiden, see if you can recover a few places.
Where are we? Where have we been knocked down to?
You can recover, Aiden.
That's not okay. That's really not okay.
I like the fact that the radio messages from Aiden, he's like out of breath, as you would be driving a real-life F1 car. Just the little things. Oh, alright. Straight line speed from Lando. Jeez. Oh yeah, use your ERS. Thank you, lads. That'll be why Lando was able to storm away from me on that straight. He'll have been using his ERS and I wasn't. Gotta get back into the old F1 game habits. Excuse me, Casper. I want that place back again, thank you. Points for me, if you don't mind. Alex Albon right in front of me. Try and get a better exit here if I can.
There's 5
It's
laps
close.
of
I'm
fuel
going to use my
remaining.
ERS. Oh, he broke so early. That's one thing I've noticed so far. Is that AI are braking quite early, but I think that's more just to do with the low difficulty I've got set on than anything else. And like I say, for my team, I'll be upping the difficulty significantly for the full career mode series. Trying to get Pierre Gasly if we can. Again, performance, team performance will change between now and full release. So I'd imagine the Ferraris won't be. Well, I don't know actually where the Ferraris will be because they are actually better this year than they were last year. We'll have to wait and see. Thank you very much for the raid, Bertie. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you very much indeed. I hope your stream went well, dude. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. As we come up behind your compatriot, Pierre Gasly. And again, try and get the move done on an AlphaTauri by a little switchback around turn 3. And we have gotten the move done with Charles Leclerc now right in front of me. We could very well make it back-to-back P4s in Breaking Point. And that's that move done, up to P4. And I do have 2 laps to try and close Verstappen.
Final lap of the race.
And this time it was Casper that hit me, not me hitting Casper, but we've been able to turn it around and flourish despite that. Look at the 2 Mercedes. Oh my god, could we go for the win? Lewis and Bottas right there in front. Last lap Aiden. We could last lap Lando it and maybe get a win here in China. Dive up the inside of Max. I've got a warning for that collision. I will have damage turned on for my team as well. We could actually win. Hold overtake for 5 seconds. Oh my god.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Well, I've got half a lap of race remaining. And if I can get Lewis here, or Valtteri with a lock-up, we could well win our first Grand Prix. Shades of Baku in my team last year on the last lap, taking Valtteri Bottas. Boys, Aiden Jackson is about to become, I hope, a Grand Prix winner. Aiden Jackson is a Grand Prix winner in China. It's taken 4 races. It only took Lewis Hamilton 6, of course. He got his first win in China. Not in China, in Canada in real life. But we get our first win in China.
Great job.
Get in there, Aiden.
Everything we wanted today.
P1, boys. P1. Yes, did a Nico Rosberg.
Racing Point's performance today has shown that they can be competitive.
Numero uno! Numero
They're making
uno!
their way out to the podium now.
Oh,
as we
yeah!
speak, and the
Shaky
reaction
bottle
from the
time!
crowd must be incredibly uplifting.
Shaky
for
bottle
them.
time! Following an eventful Chinese Grand Prix, tensions are on the rise at Racing Point as Jackson and Ackerman again make contact with one another, following an aggressive overtaking manoeuvre by the veteran. We brushed him off though. We still won the race. Thanks for the follow, Duke and Emma. Welcome to the channels. Here we go. What you got to say for yourself, Casper?
Casper, what the hell was that?
Don't be a dick, mate.
You nearly put me out the entire race. Bumping wheels like that, you could have put us both into the barrier. Casper, come on, man.
I have to make a phone call.
Casper. Ackerman!
Mum, cancel the TV subscription. The entertainment is right here.
Come on.
Devon
Ed.
Butler's
You
such
really
a
have nothing
moron.
better to do.
Right now? No.
I just want a race, mate.
Why would I want to miss this?
Don't know what you're talking about.
You two are like characters in a badly written sitcom. He wanted your lot to sign Ricardo, you know. Ask anyone.
What do you mean?
The paddock talks, mate. And so did Ackerman. Should have heard him last season. He didn't care who he talked to, and he was always going off on one about you. He tried to stop him from signing you. He didn't want to play babysitter.
Oh, he did he?
Everyone knows. Have you not seen the way that people look at you?
Devon's stirring.
We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him. You want my advice?
No.
Prove him wrong. Chin up.
Well, Devon. Well, Devon. Well, Devon. I will prove him wrong. I have just proven him wrong. I just won a Grand Prix. That is the end of Chapter 2. That is as far as I'm allowed to show you at this particular moment in time. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this brief early access look at Breaking Point, the story mode on F1 2021. Thank you again, top left, to EA Game Changers Program for allowing me the... Oh, I pointed the wrong way. I just said it. It's over there! Thank you very much to the EA Game Changers Program for allowing me the option or the opportunity to show you this ahead of time. Let me know in the comment section on YouTube if you'd like more of this on the main channel and or second channel. It will definitely go on the second channel. If you'd like it on the main channel, then do let me know and I will do that. Episode 1 of my team will go up on the main channel as well as the second channel, and hopefully you guys enjoy it on the main channel, and perhaps we could continue that series there as well alongside the FIFA content. But for now, it's 7:05. There's something happening in 55 minutes that might involve this. So I'm going to end the video here. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, Chesnoid Gaming, or this channel, ChesnoidPlays, depending where you're watching, for more of F1 2021. And of course, make sure you're following me in the description over on Twitch. You can come and watch the streams live and full in their entirety. For the sake of the YouTube videos, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.